How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back with week 2 of the UBL low tier season, off season, I'm not entirely sure. As this week, your Forest Green Snovers go up against IrishEmerald and his Wexford Wailords. Nearly got that wrong. I'm just going to try and get connected to him here. We battled Irish for the first time in the last season of the UBL, and we did manage to get the upper hand in that game. What was a really good game, so we're going to hope we can carry on that momentum and get another win here against him, because we need to bounce back after a tough week 1. If you didn't see week 1, it didn't go very well, and I kind of said I wanted to make a trade for some power. I wanted some more offensive threats. And then if you watched the draft analysis video, I actually included the trades that I made after week 1's battle in the draft analysis. Confusing, I know, but it made sense to me at the time. So this week we have Flapple, who is the new member of our team for this one, who was made immediately post-draft trade. But we don't have Berserker and whoever else we got. Berserker, and he's just seen what I've called the competition. You guys can probably see it at the top left there. This is a battle for England, and we gotta come out. We gotta come out the victors, haven't we? We got to. Who else did we pick up on the trade? I don't know. Berserker's the most important one. That's all that matters to me. Berserker, but we don't have him yet. So you can see the team here. We got Boost, Jynx, Violite, Rocks, Ride on Life Orb. I believe fully physical this week. Tauros, yeah. Work up again. We got a Roselli Berry Poryrath for what was that for? Because I think it was for something that didn't come. It was for the Absol, which isn't here. Oh my goodness, the Absol isn't here. I thought the Absol was the biggest threat to my team. Alright, we're gonna lead off with Voltaire because I'm Choice Scarf, Bullet Seed to try and kind of stop the Frostlass from getting up spikes. Now, this entirely relies on me getting enough hits with Bullet Seed and me landing Bullet Seed through Hustle, plus the fact that Bullet Seed is only always 100% accurate normally. But yeah, it's a risky one, and if he just has Ice Shard and just Ice Shards me and destroys me, I'll cry. But yeah, this one, I should write down his team. This one's looking a bit weird, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not feeling confident at all. I think I'll feel better next week when I've got my Berserker, but this team just feels bad. Like, I thought I drafted a pretty good team, but I know what I did wrong. When I was drafting this team, I was drafting like, what would mesh with this well? What would mesh with that well? And I started thinking about like defensive synergies and things like that. That's not how I play. Like, I should never draft like that. I don't know what I was doing. Like, I draft with offensive synergies because I play with offensive synergies. And I didn't draft nearly... Oh, I just realized you've got 2 lots of desktop audio or 2 lots of game audio. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys didn't notice. Alright, this thing leads off. Can I just OHKO it if I go for an Outrage? Probably... Oh, it'll be Sturdy. Potential Sturdy lead. His CC, if he's adamant, wouldn't kill me. My Outrage would kill him, but what's my switch into this? Yeah, I got Sableye in the back. I'll just U-turn out. I will reveal that I'm Scarf here, but I will U-turn out, break his potential Sturdy, and go out into Sableye. That's fine. I'm so happy the Absol didn't come. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Go out into South Texas. Yeah, so we break any potential. Obviously, wow, that did so much. Christ, that did so much. Are you... Wow. Alright. Obviously, if we'd missed, then we wouldn't have done anything and we would have got destroyed. But that's the game of Hustle, right? That's the game of Hustle. That's the fun of Flapple. Yeah, Toxic comes out, that's fine. I really wish I'd just gone for maybe even a Bullet Seed, to be honest, but it's fine. If I had to guess what was coming out on his side next, we could see a bunch of things. Steelix, Rotom Fan, Flareon. I kind of just want to knock. Is there anything that if he brought it in, I just couldn't switch into? Not too much, actually. Not too much. So I think I can knock without having to like cover a switch into something else. So I'm just going to knock off. I don't know what item this thing has, but I think I think there's a chance you could go into like one of his boots mons or something like that, and so getting rid of those. Yeah, okay. So I think this is probably heavy duty boots, because this would have covered a Will-O-Wisp from his end. So I thought like this or Rotom was potential to cover the Will-O-Wisp. So we get rid of his boots, and that seems worth it to me. Yes, I'm toxic, but I don't know how desperately I need HP on this thing anyway. So I think that's fine. Do I use you as the pivot, or do I use you as the pivot? I think I use you as the pivot. Reason being, he doesn't have a Trick Room set on his team, which would make Wishy-Washy more scary. So I think Rotom Fan is actually scarier than the Wishy-Washy, and that's why I'd rather have Rhydon potentially for the Rotom Fan and let this get chipped down. Yeah, as he's just going to Toxic Spam. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. So he's not going to stay in here. What would he go into? What would he go into? He really doesn't like switching in on a Scold. Like, Wishy-Washy doesn't like switching in on this. So I'm just going to Scold. I don't think there's any reason for me to do anything else right now. He doesn't like switching on Poliwrath at all. I kind of wish I was a more offensive Poliwrath. I would have go to town in this game. Yeah, I don't know what he can go into. Prey is a Wishy-Washy? Yeah, like, but this thing doesn't want to get burnt, right? And this is kind of one of my Wishy-Washy checks, really, so... Or, I guess it is my Wishy-Washy check. A burn on this would be so nice. So nice. Not because it's necessarily physically offensive, but just to wear it down in range of, out of range of its schooling ability would be really nice. So, I don't really know what he can go for here, so I'm just going to Drain Punch. We can scout out something of this set. I get recovery with it, which is better than going for a Toxic right now, and we can scout out how much this does, and then I can always go for a Toxic after. So, I'm pretty content with this. We are obviously getting worn down by him having Toxic on everything, but he might just U-turn out here and try and go into the Rotom, if I had to guess. But, that looks like it should be doing... Yeah, as he just goes for the water move and we soak that up, maybe expecting a swim variant versus him, but not here. So, I'm just going to go for a Toxic of my own, I think. Yeah. So that if he goes out into Rotom here, or if he stays in, I'm wearing this thing down. Right now, he's going to 1v1 me with the Toxic on me, so I think this is better. As soon as I can get rocks up, obviously really helps with the Flareon. And I can potentially... I think I have Toxic on my Sableye. No, I have Wisp. I can't. As he just spams the water move here. Perhaps trying to catch me on a switch into what? What would I go into? Like Flapple? I didn't look if he clicked Hydro Pump or Scold either time, which would be really useful because Hydro Pump I could maybe go Flapple. Maybe not. Its HP seems important if we miss a Hustle move later on. I'm going to go for another Drain Punch here. He is kind of winning this 1v1, but I am just getting the Water Absorb, like, recovery. So, he's not really winning it 1v1. As he reveals Rest. So, you think his last move Ice Beam? Sleep Talk, Water Move, Rest. Unfortunately, now he is winning this 1v1. So I'm going to have to go Flapple and hope that if he's... that becomes useless if he's... Yeah, my Lovely Kiss Tech becomes useless if he's a Sleep Talk variant. Wait, why is King Bradley called King Braddle? Has that been the same both weeks? What? Or did I just press A too fast? Is he Sleep Talk? So he is Sleep Talk. Don't pull Ice Beam. Alright. Flip Turn. Alright, so I don't know if he was just spamming Flip Turn before. I guess he probably was. So he's just going to use this as a bulky pivot. Man, this is going to be an annoying team. Just Toxic plus Rest. I can break it, I think, though. Man, 2 low tier weeks in a row, we're playing some quite fat shit. But I think it's okay. So, how much do I do to this with a Bullet Seed? Steelix. Not much. Even if he's Fist Death. So I'm just going to U-turn out. Break that sturdy. I think he wants to get his rocks up. I think his game is just chipping me down. And I'm going to be really aggressive based on that, because otherwise I think I lose this game. If I play too passive, I think I lose this game. If he Earthquakes or Heavy Slams, he's not going to do that much anyway, so yeah. So I want to get my own rocks up, and I'm going to. Man, getting the Poliwrath poisoned versus this Wishy-Washy is actually a real pain in the ass. As he switches out into Bruce, that's fine. Predicting my rocks, that's fine. I could have Earthquake there to try and catch that, but I don't really mind that. What's this thing called? Sork. So, Sork, my Earthquake probably would knock him out. I would tank a close combat. I just don't think he's going for a close combat here. HP on this thing is still quite nice as a wall breaker now that rocks are up. I feel like he's going for a knockoff, but I don't really want this thing. I don't really want my Rhydon getting knocked off anyway. That's the thing. I'm like, well, I think he's going for a knockoff, so let me just stay in and Earthquake, because I'll take nothing from the knockoff, but then I lose my Violite, and then I don't take hits from other things that well, and I don't like that. So, on the basis of I know he's probably going to knock me off here, I just don't care. We'll go into this. And then, I want to punish the Flareon, so I'm going to make the double. I'm going to make the double, try and punish the Flareon. Rocks are up, actually, so Rocks already punished the Flareon. I didn't need to do that. I really didn't need to do that. I forgot Rocks are up. That was really pointless. Ice Punch. Oh, that's annoying. I fucked that. That's a lapse in concentration by me. It's a complete lapse in concentration by me. Shit. Alright, we'll go back to South Texas. That was a fuck up by me. Complete fuck up. I just didn't think you'd want to get wisped. Yeah. I am going to wisp because I kind of want South Texas to go down. It's just a momentum drain at this point, and he's showing me that he's willing to let me burn him. I deserve it. I deserve it for my horrible play before. I deserve it for my horrible play before. Okay, so yeah. Jynx comes in, and I really don't know what he wants to go into on Jynx. So I'm going to Psychic the first time. I'm going to Psychic because I've already overpredicted around this Sork once. I'm not going to do it again. I just gave him a free fucking 30% or whatever it was on my Rhydon for no good reason. So I'm not doing that again. If you guys wishy-washy, rocks are up. I'm really annoyed with myself for that play, in case you can't tell. In case you can't tell. Because he was never going Flareon with rocks up. He can't go Rotom Fan. He can't go... he could go Frostlass. He would take a lot. He could go Steelix. He wouldn't appreciate it, I don't think. Okay. Kind of wish I had Nasty Plotted, but... with rocks plus a Psychic, I don't think this thing's living. And I outspeed you anyway. Goodbye. That's fine. I'm just going to Psychic again. He could Quick Attack or something, but I don't care. Yeah, Psychic again. Good. Maybe I should have preserved Psychic PP and Ice Beamed for the KO there. I wish I had Nasty Plotted, because that would have put... Nah, because then he still would have just gone into the Frostlaster Revenge, so it wouldn't have made a difference. It would have just revealed that was Nasty Plot. So, Flareon goes down in exchange for Sableye. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. Jynx's offensive matchup's becoming very good, but so is Frostlass's. Scarf, Flapple in the back. It's pretty reliant on hitting its moves. But it is an end game potential, especially if he's not Boots on Rotom Fan, but I very much expect it will be. So this thing comes out. I'm going to expect a Shadow Ball or a Poltergeist to come out here. I don't have a good switch into either, so King Bradley is going to... Why is it King Braddle? Was it King Braddle last week? What the fuck is this? I'm not calling King Bradley all of GDL. Like, why is his... Or did it not work then as well and I just forgot? Damn. That's so sad. Oh, the pro plays. I don't know what he was trying to catch there. Not sure. I don't know if we live a hit from this thing, but I'm just going to... Hex. Okay, yeah. I wanted to like predict around the whatchamacallit, the Wishy-Washy coming in, but then I thought, I don't know what he's got, so I don't want to do that. Voltaire, so he's shown that he's heavy-duty boots, right? I don't know if he's Ice Shard, but Wisp Hex, I don't think he is Ice Shard. I could be wrong. I guess this could be Dragon Dance, so he might be Ice Shard, and this might be Throw by me. If he fears Dragon Dance on this thing, but I don't think he does, but what do I know? If he is Ice Shard, is he just going to completely obliterate me? Probably not if he's special. What move do I want to go for to KO him though? Flapple. Flapple. Only my Outrage KOs or Bullet Seed with more... Oh, this is a max HP Frostlass. I don't think he's that. I don't want to Outrage, so I'm going to Bullet Seed. Yeah, I didn't think he'd stay in. I didn't want to Outrage, like, but I didn't want to U-turn either because I want to get damage off with this thing. So hopefully our Bullet Seed will do quite a chunk here. Yeah, that looks like it's doing a decent amount. Go Flapple. Oh, and a crit! You love it, Flapple! 3, 4... Can we get 5? Or 4. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all, actually. So that looks like it may die to a Grav Apple, maybe. Hard to say. I'm going to go into Lawnmower. If he wisps, he wisps. That's fine. It's not great, but I'll live with it. Yeah, I thought so. But I couldn't stay in and risk that thing getting burnt, so... And I could have gone Jynx, I guess. Yeah, maybe I could have gone Jynx, but Volt Switch would have been pretty bad. But maybe I could have gone Jynx. I don't think this thing being burnt is the end of the world. I'm going to... He could be Hex on this. I'm going to Rock Blast, because if he goes Steelix, I can just wear down the Steelix. We're really getting towards, like, end game, just fucking going for it now, so... yeah, I'm going to Rock Blast here. He might just go into the Wishy-Washy now I'm burnt. But I'm looking at that Flapple and thinking if we hit our moves, we're getting there. As he tries to Volt Switch out. I'm not sure why. Perhaps expecting me to make a double. 2, please get 3. Yeah, good. Alright, Rotom Fan goes down. Nice. That's a Grass Resist gone. So what, Sork comes out here. I mean, does Sork even guarantee to KO all Rhydon variants? Rhydon's a fat shit. Yeah, okay. I figured it probably did, but do I have a better sack than this? Nope. If he over predicts, then you know, he doesn't. Don't blame him. So I think I go Jynx. And I Psychic again, and then we're in the same position where it pretty much forces a KO, I think. Is that my best positioning, or would going into this and grab appling be better? What would that bring out again? That would just bring out the Frostlass again, which is a problem for me. You bring out the Frostlass again as well. I suppose you don't bring out the Frostlass, actually. I suppose you don't bring out the Frostlass either. Alright, I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to click Body Slam. I think... I don't want to work up. That's way too aggressive, and I don't think I really fear Steelix too much. So I'm just going to go for the Body Slam here. Like, it doesn't force a KO as well as the other two would have been, but the other two are worse for my positioning, and I think he still has to let me take this, and he does, so... because I think if he goes, like, Steelix on like, a workup or something there, he's in a bit of a tough spot. So, if I can get Chip Off on Steelix, and then let this go down, I can go into Jynx, and... Oh, I don't really... Oh, okay, this comes out. But this is still asleep, and it has at least one more turn of sleep left. Do I go for a workup, or do I just go for a Body Slam? Wishy-washy. Or do I go hard Flapple? My Body Slam... Depending on what he pulls, my Body Slam looks like a 2-hit KO. So I'm just going to go for a Body Slam. This is on max defensive, so... Unless he's max Fizz Def, like, this should always 2-hit KO, and even on max Fizz Def, it probably always 2-hit KO, so that does a lot. And he's gambling on a Sleep Talk roll here. He's gambling on a Sleep Talk roll. Don't give him anything good. Give him rest, give him rest, give him rest. Yeah, that's for the Willow Miss. Although I did get a crit, and I haven't yet missed with Flapple. Yet missed with Flapple. Yet being the key fucking word, because we probably will. So he can try and go into the Steelix here, but he's giving me damage off on this, so I'm okay with that. If he wants to go into Steelix, he'll then have to take a Body Slam into an Earthquake, so I'm okay with that too. Frostlass might not be able to kill the Tauros, so that might be worth bearing in mind. That probably is worth bearing in mind. If he goes Steelix, it might be worth me going Jynx or Flapple. I think Flapple. I think if he goes Steelix, I go Flapple, and then even if he kills my Flapple with a Body Press... No, he just chooses to sack this. Okay. So Steelix... Yeah, so... I think he can't kill this with the Frostlass. So I think if I go Jynx and he Body Presses, I don't live it though, do I ever? Jynx. I might if he's not Fizz Def. And Flapple, what range of 124? Oh, this is tough now. 78. Because I'm worried about missing my final move into Frostlass and losing with Flapple that way. Okay. I should be able to take any hit from this thing with Flapple. And then... Yeah, so I should be able to take this. Yeah, I take that. Good. And then I grab Apple. Okay, we do connect, so I could have just saved this for Outrage. Oh, look at this animation. Doesn't do much at all. It looks as though if he was Fizz Def, how much would that do? I can't tell. He might be a resist berry on this as well. That's the other problem. So Steelix. I can't tell his set. Tauros, Earthquake, because the body press is going to ruin my Tauros, and my Earthquake doesn't do enough. So I have to go into you, and I think I Lovely Kiss. I think I Lovely Kiss and hope that I land. I think that's my end game. Whatever he goes into, then this puts him in a tough spot. If he stays in, or if he goes into the Frostlass. And then I hope I get enough sleep turns, I guess. This end game was not clean. And I don't think Flapple, letting Flapple go down there was necessarily the worst thing either. If I'd sacked Jynx, I could have gone into Flapple, Gravel twice. Had I hit both, it would have put him down at about 40%. But my Tauros still wouldn't have killed. So, yeah, as I thought he would go into this, but Psychic wouldn't kill this. So Psychic wasn't really the play. That's why I think I had to Lovely Kiss. I didn't want to double in case he called my double. Alright, so Jynx to Frostlass. Please tell me 2 Psychics kill this thing. Yeah, it should do. So I've just got to get the right amount of sleep, I think. Because I can't go back to Tauros, otherwise I'm just in the same spot with the Steelix. Where I can't kill the Steelix. Right? I don't think this thing can kill me with 1 Hex anyway. Oh, that sucks. Can you kill me with a Hex? Hex. Does 44? No, you can't kill me with a Hex. Just don't have Poltergeist. And don't wake up. Oh, we do pick up the KO. Good. I was like, this could be a roll on the Ice Beam. Whoo! We do pick up the KO. So, then if Steelix comes back out, how much... I just Ice Beam, right? I just Ice Beam, and then Tauros should be able to pick up the pieces. In theory, yeah. I don't think I go for the Lovely Kiss again. I think I just Ice Beam, and then Tauros picks up the pieces with EQ. If he's Fizz Def Shooker, then the Ice Beam should do too much, I think. I think if I Lovely Kiss and miss, I guaranteed lose. So, yeah, like, that should be Tauros range, right? That should be Tauros range, right? I think we did it. It was a close one. It was hard fought. We probably got a little bit lucky along the way, but I think we got there in the end, lads. Unless he's Custap. If he's Custap, fair fucking play. Fair fucking play if he's Custap. If he whips out the Custap here, I'm just gonna be like, alright, GG. You deserve it. Do we get it? Is he Custap? I hope he's Custap. I know that would mean I'd lose, but it would just be so fire. I would be so excited to see Custap bury Steelix in this endgame to win it for him. I didn't think it was very likely. Okay, cool. So your Forest Green Snovers do bounce back with a very, very tight 1-0 win over IrishEmerald and his Wexford Wailords. Huge GG to him. Go and check out his channel, link down in the description. Fabulous content creator. I want to apologise because I know that our week 1 battle will be going up late. I know that because I'm recording it today. The day it was supposed to go... The day week 1 was supposed to go up, and I haven't even edited it yet. It's my birthday tomorrow, so things have just been a little bit nuts recently, and I've been working today. So my apologies for that, but hopefully week 1 won't be too delayed, maybe a day or 2 late. And hopefully this one went up on time. Thank you so much for floating around with me, and I'll catch you again next time.